Well, again a very good morning to all of you. And today I have come again. First session of this class will be to solve the questions which I have given you yesterday for your practice work. I hope that we have completed it. And now you can check the answer because I am solving it on the board for you. So if you see the first sentence, they not know where to meet because nobody tell them. Now two actions are happening here. The very first one is that they are not aware where to meet because what is the reason? They not know that nobody told them. So what sense it makes that if somebody informed them or somebody told them where to meet, they know. So the first action which impact the second one. First action is this. So for the earlier action I would write had told. Why I am writing had told? Because it is past perfect the first action, whereas this I will write in past simple. Past simple becomes negative form did not know. They did not know where to meet because nobody had told them. Now secondly, when John come home. Now when it is showing me that the action of coming of John to home is later than the first one. So we had eaten, third form I am using. We had eaten when John came. Came as in past simple second form. Third one, I dashed my handbag to find that I forget my credit card. Definitely when the speaker opened the handbag, before that only he forget to put the credit card into the handbag. So the activity of to forget the credit card happened before the activity when he opened the handbag. So this activity I will write had forgotten and opened. Second form. I opened my handbag to find that I had forgotten my credit card. Two more sentences I have given you, which I am solving here for you. Kindly check the answers. If the answers are not right, then you have to work again with some more questions. Kindly send me your feedback so that I can do it for you. Ninth one is when we dash arrive at the station, the train already left. Now the 10th one and the last one which I had given you yesterday is we dash get home to find that someone dash break into the house. So let's do this. When we arrive at the station, the train already is the indicative word which is showing me that the action the train had left is done, had left is done, and the later action that when we arrive, A-R-R-I-V-E-D, We arrived, but before that only the train had left. Another one, we got home to find that someone had broken. Now, definitely if somebody was there at the home, then someone must not had broken into the house, but the home was alone. Later they got home. Before that only someone had broken into the house. Your homework I have solved. Now today our topic to start the class is future tense. Future simple tense. So let's learn what is future simple tense. Future simple tense. Future is just imaginary. I will tell you the uses of it. But today we are going to learn the formulas before learning the uses. So, affirmative sentence formula is subject plus helping verb, that is will and shall, plus verb first form plus object. Will I use with every subject, whereas shall I use with I and we. So shall has different uses because shall is just not the helping verb, but it is a modal verb also. I can use will with I also and we also. So here let's start. For example, my subject is I shall, helping verb, go to school, or I can write I will go to school. These both are absolutely right grammatically. I can use shall and will both with the I because shall is something which shows the willingness or wish or instruction. When it is with the willingness, the speaker wills to go to the school. Willingness is there of the speaker to go to the school. I can use shall. Or if the speaker wish to go to the school, I can use shall. Either I can use will to. Both are right. Now we will understand the negative formula of it. So here I am writing negative one for you. Subject plus helping verb, that is will or shall, plus not plus verb first form plus object, and it becomes you will not go to school. Third one comes is interrogative formula. Always starts with helping verb, that is will or shall plus subject plus verb first form plus object with a question mark. So I can write here shall we go to school. Now after this the formula comes, that is of interrogative negative. So let's write the formula here. Interrogative negative formula is helping verb plus shall or will plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus object, and I can frame the sentence like, shall we not go to school? Next formula comes WH word interrogative sentence, which is WH word plus helping word, that is will or shall, plus subject plus verb first form plus object. Let's frame a sentence. Why shall we go to school? And the last formula which comes is WH interrogative negative, that is WH word plus helping word, which is shall or will, plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus object. And I can write it like, why shall we not go to school? So this is what something about the present simple tense. Now we will talk about the uses. You can pause the video and you can note down the formulas. Learning formula is very important in every of my class. I am telling you this. Now we will jump upon to the uses of it. The very first one is to predict future event, or in the simple language I can write to express pure future. For example, if I say it will rain, so this is something I am predicting about a future event. Suppose the clouds are hovering and the clouds are gray in the sky. At that time I predict that it will rain, because the situations, the circumstances, because of that I can predict it will rain, and I am expressing pure future. At that point of time I can use simple future tense. Now next is to express a spontaneous decision. Spontaneous decision means the decision which I take on the spot, quickly, which is not pre-decided, is called spontaneous decision. Suppose somebody asks me, will you play with us? And I reply, I will. I am showing my willingness. So to express a spontaneous decision, I can use future simple. Or third one is to express willingness. That is same. Suppose I am standing on a taxi stand and many drivers are there. I ask that somebody amongst the drivers that can you drop So to express willingness, I use future simple tense. Next one, just two are remaining. Fourth one is in negative form. To express unwillingness. For example, I can say I will not do the work. Somebody asked me to do some particular work and I said I will not do the work. Fifth one is to express suggestions, offers or proposals. When I am saying this, for example, shall I carry your bag? Here I am offering somebody, I am proposing somebody that shall I carry your bag? The next thing which comes here is shall we go to movie on Friday? Again, I am here, what I am doing? I am suggesting that on Friday shall we go to movie. Now class, 5 uses I have told you today. Along with the uses, I have told you the formula also. Kindly note it down, learn it down in your notebook. Tomorrow we will solve the exercise for future simple tense. Till tomorrow, stay safe, stay happy. Have a good day.